Hey everybody, it's Judy with eXp Realty, and I am here with my friend Alexi Fisher at Cocktail Collective, her local business, and it's 12 days before the holidays, shopping local Salt Lake City, and I just want you to meet my friend Lexi and hear about her business and how this is great for your holiday shopping this year. So Lexi, tell me about Cocktail Collective.
Absolutely. So the Cocktail Collective is the only dedicated space for cocktail and spirit education. So you've got your cocktail classes, your industry style barware. We work on collecting unique and vintage glassware. We work with local businesses that are in the industry and also businesses across the country that are in the industry. And our goal is really just to not only provide those items to you, but also to create better consumers. So people, when you're consuming and drinking, but also when you're going to the liquor store and purchasing alcohol and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed. Our job is to be able to kind of help direct you as to what's best to buy, ethical, and just also delicious.
Awesome, that's amazing. I love your business model.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So what inspired you to start this unique business? Because I've never heard of anything like it. And it's very fun that it's in Salt Lake City. But where did the inspiration for your business come from?
So it's not a surprise you haven't heard anything like this before, because there's only two like it in the country, the Cocktail Collective, and another one on the East Coast in South Carolina called the Cocktaillery. Fantastic company, both Black female owned.
That's
So the reason why I started this business is I've been in the industry for coming up on 15 years, a professional bartender, a competitive mixologist, and I've had the opportunity to work with many brands, and I love doing this. I've worked as a brand educator, and my focus has always been kind of sharing that education. I never wanted to kind of hold this to myself, but because so many people really love mixology, this was a space for them to not only learn more about it, but if they wanted to teach, they could come and teach and really just dive into this amazing, amazing field. I have loved this space so much, and my goal is really just to share this with others. And I hope, again, in that process, people kind of gain an appreciation for cocktails and spirits.
Mm-hmm. So you've explained a lot about what makes this business unique, but I think that the one thing about it that makes it unique is you.
Oh, thanks.
So tell everybody about a little bit more about you.
Yeah, absolutely. So like I said, I've worked in the industry for coming up on 15 years. I have this really interesting experience being a Black female in the industry that's just kind of, it's becoming more, but it's still kind of rare. And the fact that I've had the opportunity to work with large brands like Diageo and Constellation, and these amazing brands that they give you this education that they don't necessarily offer to the public, and then taking that and sharing it with the public. But the thing that I feel like makes me the most interesting is the fact that I've spent a lot of my time and career learning the history about these spirits and these cocktails, really deep diving. I am a lover of history, have been since I was a kid. So the fact that I get to kind of nerd out and talk about like, okay, where did this cocktail come from? And it came from such a weird history. And then sharing that, it really kind of brought the show Drunk History to person, which it makes it a lot of fun. I'm currently working on a book about Cato Alexander, who was the first mixologist and first also Black bartender. Not a lot of people know about him. His history was mainly erased, and my goal for the past 5 years has been uncovering that and sharing it.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
I can't wait for that book.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So for Cocktail Collective, what are the specials and promotions that you have going on for the holiday season?
Absolutely, absolutely. So we are offering, we're going to be having our holiday sales every weekend for the month of December. And basically our goals, our sales are going to be anywhere from 10 to 30% off, basically everything. Our goal is just mainly gear people up for holiday cocktails if they're entertaining family members. Our goal is also to be providing new recipes for their themed and focused, but also for those who are non-alcoholic drinkers. So we are offering non-alcoholic spirits that are kind of hard to get here in the States, and showing people how to use them. Our classes are still on early bird sale for the month of November for December, so you can get up to anywhere from 10 to 20% off online. And the big thing I'm super excited about is we are releasing our 2024 cocktail calendar, which is the only only like it in the actually that I can find in the world, which is really kind of cool. We partnered with a local artist named Sarah Beth Timmons, and I'm so excited to bring this to you again. We brought one last year. It's gonna be amazing. Right now, that is also on early bird sale. We're doing a lot here. So more than anything, we want to get people in the doors and just see the beautiful space and get excited about cocktail classes.
Fun. I'm excited about cocktail classes. They're fun. I've had a few and I love them. They're, amazing. So what would you say would make the perfect gift for someone to give this holiday season from Cocktail Collective?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's two things I can think of. One, a bartending kit. Now, most people, when they go buy their kits, it's mainly from like TJ Maxx or they buy them online and they don't necessarily know the quality. They're just looking at a cool picture of it. And mainly when they get them, they're not sure what to do with all the pieces. Our process here is not only are we going to give you a really great and industrial strength kit, but we're going to show you what each piece does. We want to be able to make sure that we're sending you home empowered and educated. So we will show you what each and every single piece does. These are quality stainless steel strength, industry professionally used pieces. The second thing I would recommend is our mold wine kits. Now, again, those are coming back out. They've been popular for as long as we've been in business. And it's a recipe that I actually created when I first started this business. And so everything is locally sourced. It's easy to use. You can also ship it across the country. And it's a really fantastic gift. Even if you just want to use it as like a holiday potpourri and you don't actually want to drink it, it's totally fine. But it's a lot of fun to be able to just kind of sit around with some friends and family, drink some mulled wine, talk some maybe holiday stories, or have some fun.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a great gift idea. I like the idea that you can also ship it from Salt Lake City to somewhere else. And,
absolutely.
You know, alcoholic beverages from Salt Lake City, that's always a great fun thing, right?
It is. It is.
So, Lexi, I know this year has, it's been hard for everybody, but I think specifically for small business owners, this year has been probably one of the most challenging that we've experienced. What are some specific challenges that you face with your business this year?
Absolutely. So I will say, while it was a challenge and a blessing, I just recently gave birth to my son, and it was a little bit difficult because first child, didn't fully grasp how difficult that would be, trying to work at the same time, managing two businesses at the same time. I couldn't always be as present as I wanted to be, which really made it tough. So that, and then also having the ability to basically spread the word about these businesses. Doing it by myself has been very difficult. So I'm really trying to bring in amazing staff members to help me do that. But again, it's just word of mouth. It is a lot of people understanding that this kind of space exists. And especially in a state like Utah with alcohol, we're kind of funny about it. So my whole goal is really just to share that this kind of place exists. We have amazing new educators that we're bringing on. I'm still teaching, but more than anything, we just want to share that this place exists, and it's for everybody. It's not just for your cocktail connoisseurs or your experts. It's for every level. If you are nervous about going to the bar and you're like, I don't know what to order, come here and we'll show you, not only how to make delicious cocktails at home, but kind of empower you to know which products are good and which products you should pass on.
Awesome. So now you know about Cocktail Collective, and it's very important that you go and share it with your friends.
Please.
So besides challenges, what's your favorite thing about being a small business owner?
Oh my gosh, the fact that I get to do this for a living is the best thing in the world. It tickles a part of my artsy, crafty brain that I didn't think that I would get so much joy from. I love the fact that when people come in and they are getting to know a spirit or a cocktail, they kind of light up like it's like a new toy. They're like, oh my gosh, I can do this. I can make this amazing thing, and they want to go share with their friends and their family. And the fact that I give them a space to be able to do that in a comfortable environment means everything to me, because I won't lie, this industry can be very intimidating. And if I can, again, create that space, it's all I want to do.
It sounds like you want to bring fun into everybody's life.
I do.
Sure, that's awesome. So what events or workshops do you have coming up for people to sign up for?
Absolutely. So we've got some really fun ones. So November 30th, we have our non-alcoholic spirits 101, where we'll be talking about non-alcoholic spirits and fall flavors and how to combine the both of them. We then have our cocktail and charcuterie class. It's going to be taught by Ashley Runyon. She is a charcuterie expert, and she teaches you the science of building a beautiful board. And especially for the holidays, it's kind of needed. I mean, if we're entertaining, we need snack options, and we just don't want to put it out like on a regular plate and be like, here you go. We want it to be beautiful and effort. And then we have December 2nd, which is our Prohibition History and Cocktails class, which we deep dive onto the weird history of Prohibition. We will make 2 classic Prohibition style cocktails, and it is so much fun. People love it. We typically sell out of that class. That class is actually almost sold out. And we have some more coming up for December that are just fantastic. We are focusing a lot with entertainment style classes, gift making classes. We have some fun ones that are actually dinosaur themed. So dinosaur history.
Fun.
We're working with a paleontologist, and he is fantastic. And I mean, if you like dinosaurs like I do, it kind of brings out the kid in you.
Dinosaurs and drinks.
Right?
Right?
It's kind of fantastic. But we've got a lot of fun classes. All can be found on our website and also on our Instagram. We are constantly updating our classes, but also I would best say subscribe to our newsletter. That will always have our updated list.
Perfect. So where do they go to find out information about Cocktail Collective, sign up for your newsletter, and book a class?
Absolutely. So you can find us a couple different ways. Our website is cocktailcollect.com. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook. We, of course, are here physically. We say please come visit us all the time. We will have our calendar up and ready to view. We have a fantastic newsletter that we send out monthly, and then as we get new classes added, we update that as well. And then, of course, we do always suggest, of course, word of mouth. We have a lot of people who love to come visit us. We've partnered with local distilleries and breweries and bars, so they're always talking about us as well. So you can kind of find us anywhere.
That's awesome. And tell all your friends.
Please.
Okay, so the last thing, let's do a fun happy holidays for everybody since it's the holiday season.
Absolutely.
On 3?
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Happy holidays.